Did you buy that or did someone make it for you?
Tyler made it.
Did he? It's pretty cool.
Dangerous. It's carved out of one piece of cedar. You can use that on the back on the takeouts.
That motherfucker's so dangerous.
Does Nick know?
No, Nick doesn't know anything.
Do you want me to go tell him or you want to just spring it on him?
We can just spring it on him.
Nick, you're going to be... What's the dude on the back of the Mad Max motorcycle's name? The Mohawk guy.
I don't believe he has a name.
We're going to call him Randy.
Randy.
Like Trailer Park Boys. So Nick's going to need to skin his shirt off.
Yeah.
We're going to spray him down with some KY jelly. And he's going to ride around. Ow,
I told you, that motherfucker's dangerous, man. It's just too dangerous.
Needs to be about a foot longer.
It's just too dangerous. You just...
Tyler said he carved that out of a single piece of wood.
Like, the guy who's carrying this wants to hit somebody with it real quick and just leave it.
Okay, I'm going to see if I'm bleeding.
Are you bleeding?
I don't think I'm bleeding.
There's no skin on here, but that doesn't mean anything. All the tool bag interiors come with a full wall of Velcro, soft Velcro, so you can hook all our accessories to it.
You need to say you can get.
I did, didn't I?
I think you said you get, which some asshole's going to be like,
oh,
my bag didn't come with those.
So we can do it over, right?
Take two.
Let us know if we can get some outtake material.
Outtake? I just did a bunch of outtake.
Take 7. Do you think that the large tool bag or the small tool bag is more useful? Yeah, that fucking goose.
Outtake, goose. More useful. It depends on what you mean by more useful. On a daily basis.
Which do you use on a daily
The
basis?
small tool bag's probably a better daily basis.
Use it like your man purse?
Like a man purse.
Your
Yeah.
merce?
A merce,
Does
kind
Gina
of.
make fun of you?
No, nobody makes fun of me because it's Marpat. They don't even see it. Like I could carry it around.
She
and
just
nobody
feels,
would know.
she feels safer. She doesn't
Like-
even know why. It's like an invisible force field.
Yeah, if there was a hand hanging out of that bag, people wouldn't even see it.
Why don't you get a Marpat sleeve?
Funny you should say that. I've actually thought about.
Well, there we go.
Well, the problem is, I just don't feel like the talent pool around here is good enough for that kind of work.
We can have Derek come in and do it.
Once again,
He'll
problem.
work a penis or something in there.
Once again, problem. Derek, when he comes here, is too busy. I mean, he'll do. You figure Amanda's going to get like 12 hours, right? And then Stella's going to jump in there
for a smiley face.
for a smiley face, and then Stella's going to jump in there. There's another 12 hours. I mean, his hours are pretty ate up when
What
he
if we
gets
just
here.
had Kent paint you? As long as we leave like this much of your back unpainted, you won't
Yeah,
die.
you're fine. You won't
because
suffocate.
they did
You'll
that
breathe.
in Goldfinger or
You'll
whatever,
breathe.
Man with a Golden Gun or Gold
I
Vagina,
think
whatever
that's
that James Bond movie
I
was.
think that's 100% legit.
What about having Kent Cerakote your truck?
It sounds.
What if we just had Kent do your whole truck in Marpat large tool bags all over?
I would like to see him do something in Marpat first.
I think he's scared.
I think it's a little too difficult for Kent.
I think it's a fear thing.
That's what I think. It's not just to jump right into the deep end of the
I think
pool.
he's scared of the Marpat. Would you work the EGAs in, or would you just have the digitalness?
Just the digitalness. I don't need the EGAs.
What level do you think of armor would that take your truck to if we painted it Marpat?
I mean, it would be up there.
Could it be?
It would be up
Could
there.
it be desert Marpat?
You know,
Because then you'd be more like a killer. You'd be more like a Navy SEAL, because that's pretty close. The Navy SEAls
I
copied the Marpat pattern.
I mean, if we were back in California, yeah. But here, you know, it's really more green than it is desert.
Okay.
And when I'm in the woods, you know, doing wood stuff,
Okay,
I don't want people to be able to see the truck.
So you didn't answer
It's like
the
a
question.
Batmobile.
You didn't answer the question. Which one?
I did. I said that the small tool bag.
No, you interrupted me with this Marpat thing.
No, I didn't. I said the small tool bag because you could have an arm or something in there, and people wouldn't be able to see it because it was Marpat.
But you could carry a bigger gun in a large tool bag.
Yes, you could. You could carry. Well, I mean, we
You
already
got a big boy truck. It takes big boy tools.
This is true, and I have a large tool bag that has big boy tools in it. Have to have it.
All right, let's get Nick. Let's go get Randy.
Get Randy.
Which 401? You want to use the small 4-wheeler so he's closer to you?
He's got his bag out here. He needs to
Okay.
get his bag. What are you doing, Gabby? Quit following me. What do you think this is? You see, you're giving away all the secrets because now everybody sees over here. We should do the Nick thing tomorrow, and have him bring in the banana suit.
Have me bring
Be
him
wearing,
his shirt off.
be wearing the banana suit.
I want him
I
with
don't
his,
have a banana suit. I have a hot
You mean
dog
hot
suit.
dog?
Oh, hot dog suit.
I think his shirt off is the way to go.
Just so I can sit there and be like,
Okay, all right. You
We're
brought
gonna
that
have-
thunder down on yourself,
We're
man.
gonna have you do Mad Max.
okay.
Jeff's not sure about you on the back of the Grom with him. Gravel's
Especially
a concern.
especially with
The
that
gravel's
thing.
a concern.
Yeah, that is a concern.
So we're gonna have you on the back of the 4-wheeler. Jeff's gonna roll up. She's gonna go, "What's in your bag?" And you're gonna jump off, and you're gonna take your little Marpat backpack off, and you're gonna hand it to Jeff so Jeff can show what's in his bag.
Okay.
But first, do your.
Okay.
These bags are fucking huge.
What are you doing? Setting up a porn movie?
Yes. Yes. That's exactly what I'm doing.
Have you recorded any podcasts?
Yeah.
Are they up?
I have one up at the moment.
What is this? Your mobile podcast studio?
Basically.
Good podcast right now. Let's go.
We can.
Oh shit! Everybody's a podcaster these days. We should just go set up podcasts in places where there should not be a podcast.
Podcast.
Like go out to a fucking duck blind or something and just follow Jack Garland around and be like, "Oh, we're doing the Jack Garland duck blind podcast today. How much corn did you bring in this year, Jack?" That's what we should do. Just places where it shouldn't be. I wonder if the sheriff's department would let us do a podcast in jail cell. Oh yeah. I'll bet we could do it.
they would.
That's
I
pretty cool.
wish we were. I don't wish I was in California, but I wish we were close to California. It'd be awesome to go to Seagal Studios and be like, have Nick just run through the streets as they're doing their training ops. Just have run through the streets, do on the fly podcast, Afghanistan, 2020. It would be funny. Go into one of the houses that has all the Arab people, because they have real actors there, and just be like, on the fly podcast, and set it up, and then have the Marines come in, and then be like, would you like me on the podcast? It would be funny as shit.
Did you like my improv?
What were you doing?
This when you're driving up. I don't tell you shouldn't have told Scully.
It was up here, not down here.
It's not. Look, it's not that. It's just we go over a bump. Your hand gets sweaty. It's not like a movie prop where it's just the rubber thing's gonna hit you in the head.
No.
It's not a rubber
Plan
nail.
is, it's going that way.
Want to do it again?
If you want to, it's pretty good.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Are
good.
you sure,
I'm pretty sure.
Nick?
I don't know how much longer can he jiggle those titties for. He's like indefinitely.
How long do you want me to jiggle them titties for?
Oh, see that? Ninja. Live action. Don't ever, anytime you have protein in one of these, always make sure that thing's clipped. You get protein in here, you're done for the day with all that shit. You will have, it is a sticky mess. The other thing to make sure, once you put water in here and you're shaking your protein up, because I've done this twice, make sure that lid's closed. You might think that lid's closed, but that first couple, and you're usually 2 or 3 into it before you catch yourself, and you have thrown all that protein and water all over the roof and the ceiling of your kitchen, hopefully not your car. I've never had it happen in my car, luckily. So, just word of caution. And also, you better have an assistant or a woman or somebody to repack this bag for you, because boom! Ah!
Oh no, it seems kind of tense. Yeah,
Well-
shoulders.
We're not worried about his shoulders in this one.
An amino drink.
Stat.
Stat.
Yeah. Okay. Can I flash that on?
I do not. I don't believe in EDC. It's a crutch.
Do you carry a pocket knife though?
Nope.
You don't?
I didn't even park mine.
I don't carry anything with my phone.
What do you need, man? There's a flashlight on here.
If I'm gonna need a pocket knife or something, I mean, what am I gonna need it for? Cut something? Ever been like, hey, anybody got a knife?
I mean, I've been, hey, like anybody got a knife, but, you know, the whole EDC, what's in your EDC? And people throw out 50 pounds of bullshit that they're carrying every single day that they never use. I know, you guys are all going to be mad at me because I said that, but it's the truth. If I need a knife, there's going to be one in this building. Or somebody, or one of you guys are going to have it. So, boom, done.
Yeah.
Thank you for carrying my EDC. I appreciate it.
He did need a drink stat.
What I have you do is, what is that as well? That'd be great.
Aha. This light's not that bright. When we hit it with super bright light, these batteries are dead.
Is actually
Oh yeah,
we're
that
gonna get
looks cool.
this bag.
You hear Gabby fart?
Uh-huh. You should have heard her. You should have heard her yesterday. Oh my
It's
God.
fucking crazy when she thinks we're not standing there.
Oh my God! I saw papers rustle on the table.
Yeah.
You know that thing where you know the look around? Did anybody hear that? Did anybody hear that?
The fun there is when she doesn't know you're sitting there, and then she's like, she has to get up and walk out of her own class.
Because we need different colored pants. Unless John wants to change his pants.
I think you should change it. Yeah.
I think that you're gonna
That's
have
what
to
I
do
think.
it.
I think we should do a video.
I think we should do this with my shirt off.
I think we should do a video where it's just
Okay, no
it's
pants.
just one person, but
I think we gotta work.
wearing different colored
I think
pants.
we gotta work Nick with his shirt off into every video. Just like 1 second clip where you just see they're like, "What the fuck was that?"
Oh,
He's just in the background walking through the woods, right?
Trust me, he's in the clip.
We used to do that with Curtis. We'd have Curtis fucking butt ass naked. We'd be filming some shit out here,
He's just walking.
and Curtis would be on the trail just fucking naked, just walking. Every now and then somebody would catch that shit. It'd get on camera.
You are gonna walk from over here, just like this, and then you're gonna go and toss it down right here in this dead space.
Okay, so I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna walk over here like this. And go.
Exactly. Hey, if that's how you want to look, I'll make sure that you look that way.
You said grab both handles.
With one hand. I didn't say with both hands, did I?
Hey, you said grab both handles.
Okay.
You actually handed it to me like this. You are the director.
You know those Tatum glass jars, those museum jars? Those museum jars? Like I have upstairs with the nut on them, the metal band. We're putting like heads and babies and shit in.
Yeah.
One just came up for sale. It's 30 inches tall. I've never seen one. I'm like, how much is that? $1,700 for a fucking glass jar. It's fucking awesome. I mean, you'll never see another one, but I'll bet you she sells that shit tonight. Not to me. If you turn it on, it'll move for you.
No, I don't get it. It's actually the perfect height.
It runs him over, stuffs his legs in. Just...
Pepsi in here or did it come Pepsi?
It comes Pepsi.
Was that already in there?
No, I brought it in there.
Is that like a four-day-old Pepsi?
No, it's fresh.
Flat?
They don't last 4 days.
Okay, can we turn the lights off on this?
I bet it tastes salty. Go on.
You got that super camera phone. It should work like that.
Okay.
I was gonna say it's probably the best camera phone, except unless it's a Huawei.
What is that?
That's other cell phone brand.
Cheap $35 phone is
No, that's the one that's
Those are
like,
from China, they're banned in the United States.
yeah,
so good and inexpensive.
yeah. They've got like, don't they have like a 64 megapixel camera or something like that?
Megapixels don't go over to image quality. That's why you'll see a lot of full frame cameras use lower megapixels. The A7R3 is, in my opinion, worse for video than the A7 III because you got 42 megapixels versus 20.
I was saying that at breakfast yesterday.
Yeah, exactly.
Megapixels don't matter.
Word for word.
The Because the acting is the same. It's on par.
Hashtag, I need better actors. Look at Nick.
Hey, so you see what's going on here? He's getting a little too big for his britches.
Now I'm actually getting too small for him. These are starting to fall down. You ready?
Ready on you.
Quiet on set.
Always.
You.
And action.
No.
Oh. I thought that's what you were pointing at me for. Oh, sorry.
And go.
You might as well go pick up this dry cleaning. Did I tell you about the recon guy in the 941 Porsche?
940.
Is it 40?
Yeah, the turbo, the little turbo one. Older one.
He was getting divorced, and his wife wanted the car, so he showed up at the RNS course with all the recon guy's stuff stuffed inside this car. He had a rag stuck in the gas tank, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He goes, my wife wants this. When the divorce is final, she gets the car. And so, like, we went up in the hills, and I had my
car. Yeah.
I had my Nissan Pathfinder, and so we went up to set up comp sites. So they set up there as a hill across from us, and we were over here, me and Hayes. And I've got all dirt road, right? And we kind of raced up there a little bit, and I've got all unimproved road. And he's on the top of this hill. To get on the unimproved road, he has to circle around. So we get the brake down, and we're braking. I'm like, come on, Chris, we gotta beat those motherfuckers back. So we're throwing everything in my truck, and I am hauling ass down this dirt road.
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, just going down the dirt road, and he is up on top of this hill still. And I'm like, we're gonna beat his ass, Chris.
Go straight down the hill.
He just goes straight down the fucking hill. Weeds and bushes flying, bushes fucking rolling right through it in his fucking Porsche. I was like, holy shit, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's too bad we couldn't have got that on video, because Porsche probably would have gave you
Was
your
it
car.
drivable after that?
Yeah, he was still driving it. I mean, I'm sure when he gave it to her, it was fucking rad. Like,
Yeah,
just
rad.